Hey, what's up everyone? Thunderbob here, and tonight I am playing some Project Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is probably my favorite game of all time. It's definitely top 5. And they just started Season 2. This is a game I've been wanting to play for a while. This is basically Diablo 2 with a lot of minor improvements, as if they hadn't really finished developing the game, if they had continued to patch it. It does have BattleNet support, and you can create characters. This is the best character creation screen of all time, by far. It has ladder, it has all that. You got chat gem, create games. They do have different server locations. You can make like the USD server. And I'm gonna try to kind of speed run, not really. I know like the top Diablo 2 normal run is like under an hour. I'm not gonna get that. I might be lucky to get out of Act 1 in an hour, but I'm gonna try to kind of speed run this a little bit and see what my best time can be. Oh. Okay. So first off, I'm not really doing this the proper way. If I was really speedrunning this, I would be doing this offline because there's some benefits where you can restart your game and redo your maps and things like that. So of course, that is not an option here. But I'm still gonna try to go for like a good time. I'm always looking for a good time. We'll see. If I can get, under an hour in Act 1, that'll be great. What I'm planning on doing is basically 4 videos, one for each act. Probably do this over like a week or so. I just don't have, a couple of hours right now to play, but I really want to play. So this is going to be a couple of videos, and I already have my 2-socket. Nice. There's my my armor. When I get to like 17, I think it is. And the basics here, you're looking for the Den of Evil, and you're looking for the passageway to the Cold Plains. And I kind of went, you usually follow the path here. I kind of went off path. Cow. But you're also, at the same time, trying to get a little bit of gold so that when you get to the Den of Evil, you are able to kill things without having to go back to town. There's a little trick here. Most speedrunners do it. You drop the portal at the Den of Evil while you go and get the waypoint. Run to town, get some potions, do all that. Now you'll notice I'm getting way more drops than, normal Diablo 2 you would expect. Project Diablo 2 does have slightly increased drops. It's basically like playing on player 5 setting, if you've ever done that in the single player mode. So you get a lot fewer no drops, like where enemies don't drop anything. Let's see. Nice. I could hold on to that for more gold in Act 2, but early on you really need some gold. Nice. It's crazy because usually you get crap like when you start out, but I get enough gold to really. It feels so different playing this versus normal Diablo 2. Like, look at the stash size. It's amazing. The inventory size. There's a lot of little quality of life improvements here. One big thing you'll notice is I'm running this in ultrawide. This is 3440 by 1440, and basically it's stretching and upscaling the traditional Diablo 2, which runs at 800 by 600, and is using shaders to kind of fill in the gaps. Let's turn that map off. It's not perfect. Like, there's a little bit of blurriness to it to cover up the pixelation. If you just scaled this up to 3440 by 1440 without the shaders, I think it would probably look not great. But I think it looks pretty nice, and it, you know, I've got an ultrawide monitor. The fact that I can play it like this is amazing. Dash. Now I can have more potions. The basic way that most speedrunners speedrun Diablo 2 is they use a Sorceress. She's got teleport, which is kind of a key to speedrunning. Early on, the Sorceress is rather limited in her AoE attacks. She really has one, which is Charge Bolt. And so what most speedrunners do is run Charge Bolt until about level 12, and then they use your respec that you get for defeating the Den of Evil, which was added in 1.13, I think, to respec. So I'm going to go Charge Bolt, you get a static field, and then you get Nova and you respec around that point. And then most of these people, like when they get to Ball, they're killing him at level 20, like literally. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. We'll see. They have a lot of skill, more skill than I do.
Not enough mana.
What I'm planning on doing is... God, I hate those... Stop resurrecting him! I don't think I get an experience when you do that, jerk.
I need mana.
Then they run away, it's a whole thing. Like I said, I think I am going to try to rush normal, and then when I beat normal, I might continue. I love this game. It's not going to be like playing this every day, but maybe I'll make this like my once a week, you know, try to get to the next act, try to do some farming. And end goal would be, you know, beat this on Hell before Diablo Resurrected comes out, which I understand should be this year in theory.
Not enough mana.
Look how many potions I have. That's like way more than you would normally see in a normal game of Diablo 2. I got 2 monsters left. I miss them down here. Or were they in that little alcove over there? Nope. Okay. What usually a speedrunner would do at this point is just quit and then rejoin the game, and your map doesn't reset in single player. I'm not playing single player, so now I have that reset, which I'm not going to do just yet. More gold. I don't know if that's worth it. Sure. Garbage. Garbage. Got 2 of these things, that's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize they stacked that high. I just used like all of my gold. Okay. I'm just gonna sell you. I don't really need more potions though. I thought I would, but I'm really finding enough.
Welcome.
Yeah. I'm just gonna skip Blood Raven. Let's just drop those off and let's go. Take the waypoint. Search for the stony field. You know this. Usually you follow the path when you're looking for the stony field. And when you're doing a speed run, which I'm kind of quasi doing, usually you don't want to stop unless you see a pack of enemies. It's just not really worth your time. You're kind of just running, and especially you're looking for named or champion bosses, they give considerably more experience. So you'll see me just kind of running like an idiot a whole lot. Unless I get, you know, pretty big number of enemies. And then it's worth it to just spam everything down and get that sweet, sweet experience. Don't be the burial grounds. It's the burial grounds. Looking at the map, I guess it's over here. You kind of get a feeling for these things over time. And there are certain map generation techniques you'll learn. Like there's actually guides you can get out there. I'm kind of trying to do this blind, just off of my memory. I have looked at some guides recently just to kind of get an idea, but I don't have it memorized by any means. Most of this is just from playing this game for goddamn 20 years. You'll also notice that items look a little different. There is a mod here to help with loot. Like that shows me what is on that staff, if it's worth even picking up, which is awesome. I'm gonna miss that in Diablo Resurrected, I think, when it finally comes out. And here are champion packs, which I was mentioning before. You always want to kill them for that sweet, sweet experience. Hey, where are you going?
Not enough mana.
Feels so weird having all that inventory space and getting all these drops. It's not really worth it to get static shock until like you're probably about to face Endariel. It's better just to have your charge bolt deal more damage. I'm going the wrong way. I think usually you go to the right when you're looking for the underground passage, which is what I'm looking for here. Oh, I love this book. So it came to pass that the countess that once bathed in the blood of... I forget. I wish I would have kept reading, because I kind of want to read when I hear it. And there we go. It's a go. I think if I continue playing this outside of normal, I'm going to try Meteor of Sorceress, because that's what I want to play in Diablo 2 Resurrected when it comes out. So I want to get a little bit of muscle memory and experience playing that class. This game is ending in 29 minutes? What? What's that about? I better get out of Act 1 by then. There's a lot of dudes following me. I hate all the ranged guys in this cave. It always gets me. It is possible I will die here. I went the wrong way too. You know what? I would probably help if I use my stupid skill or my stat points. There we go. Please forgive my stupidity at times. It's been a little while since I played Diablo 2. Like, I got into this when it came out, and then I played probably for like 5 years pretty hardcore. Like, I don't think my account ever lapsed. And then I probably haven't played this regularly in a couple of years. Like I feel like it's always installed, and maybe once a year I'll like, hey, I'm gonna play again, and I'll get, you know, up to level 30, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm probably good for, you know, a little while. Sweet. That was a good one. And now I am looking for the Black Marsh. And then the Forgotten Tower. Is it right here? Holy crap. This might be like my best, and the waypoint is right here? I got 27 minutes. Alright, so I'm in the Black Marsh. I want to look for the Forgotten Tower. Because basically what the speedrunners do, and I don't know if this is optimal in Project Diablo 2 or not, but they typically search for the Forgotten Tower, and then they level up to like level 12 in the Forgotten Tower. Mainly because you want to get a couple of runes, and the Countess has a high chance of dropping runes.
I need mana.
I kind of want to get a little bit higher level because the Forgotten Tower can be a little bit challenging at level 4. I want to be like probably like level 5, 6, 7 when I start there, I think. Almost next level. I do have a lot more items. Like sometimes I'm naked when you get to this point, you know. Those are pretty useful in the normal Diablo 2, because that would be a fair bit of gold this early on, but with so many more items. Okay. So here is the Forgotten Tower, and I've got the waypoint, so... Alright, there's the level. So, let's do some potion management here before I die. I'm gonna have to pick up some more potions. That is beautiful at this stage of the game. That doesn't really help me. I'll probably sell it when I go to town. Yeah. Resist, sir, resist. I'll take it. That,
Not enough mana.
hit recovery really sucks.
I need mana.
It really kills you here. You really want to get a good amount of faster cast rate, and even hit recovery is nice. So that got me up to 5. Let's see if I can do the Countess. This is like a really nice layout too. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to do the Countess thing. Like every time I leave, it's going to reset though, which sucks. What speedrunners usually do is they'll run the Countess like a dozen times, and when you leave and rejoin the game, the map is always the same in single player, which feels a little bit like cheating, because you then you know the exact pathway to, you know, the bosses or to certain enemies. So that's going to slow me down, but it's okay. I'm not going for a record anyways, even though this was like a really good layout.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
I shouldn't have even bothered stopping. So few enemies. 23 minutes. Almost hit another level. I don't think experience is increased. I could be wrong. I think it's just item drops. And you probably want to drop a portal when you get pretty deep in here, just in case.
Not enough mana.
Did they change the layout here?
I need mana.
I think they did. Isn't it usually vertical? Need to get a little bit of strength. And usually you only get 15 to be able to use the quilted armor.
I need mana.
Where's the Countess? Yeah, there she is. I am totally out of mana potions. This is bad. Got nothing. There's one.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Your blood will boil.
Alright, I'm not gonna try to kill her without mana. That's just silly, right there. And I got a lot of stuff to sell. Sold. That's kind of interesting. I get so much gold for this stage of the game. I should put it in my stash, because if I die, I'm going to be crying. You can also look for, weapon with like faster cast rate, but a lot of them are going to be super expensive, so it's kind of a trade-off. You'd also usually be looking for a belt if you don't have one, and then a 2-socket armor to be able to create, I think it's stealth is what you want. Memory serves me right. Should probably bought more potions, but with how many they're dropping, this should be good.
Here for a bloodbath.
Tal and F. Hey, that's exactly what I needed for that armor. Which I already have, so I can just go to like...
Good evening.
Tal? F. And at 17, I will have faster run walk, faster cast rate, faster hit recovery. Did they nerf that? I thought that was more. I could be wrong. So I don't necessarily have to run the Countess then, because I've got... You can also get a couple of the assistance ones. I gotta decide. I guess I will look for the next waypoint. That guy is lightning enchanted,
Not enough.
which means I probably am dealing like no damage to him. Hey, there's a 2-socket. I want that helmet. find those early on usually. At least I don't. I remember, I think they added the 2-socket helms actually in the Diablo 2 expansion. I remember being excited for that like 20 years ago. It's funny. Time changes. So I'm looking for the Tomoa Highland. I think it's going to be across the bridge up here. Once I find that, I'll decide if I want to just stick here leveling up. The main reason you do it is to get the runes usually, and I've already got all the runes I'm going to need. So kind of a trade-off. And a trick, whenever you run out of stamina, stop for 1 second and hit R, and then you could start running again, and it'll start regenerating even though you're moving. Yeah, I thought it was right up here. But stamina potions are your friend early on. $16 minutes? I don't think I'm going to beat Endurial in 16 minutes. Unless I get very, very lucky with the layout and I can level like 6 times. It's like a ton of enemies. Look at all those items. I kind of love Project Diablo 2 right now. This is a lot of fun. For someone who has never... I played a couple of the mods, but just not like substantially. Like I played Media and XL, and I tried out a couple of others over the years. Eastern Sun comes to mind. I always found they strayed too far from Diablo 2. Like, I'm looking for Diablo 2, but, you know, maybe with a little bit of graphics, or Diablo 2 with, like, you know, new items or something. I don't want someone to make their own game in Diablo 2. I mean, it's fine, but I love Diablo 2. That's what I'm looking for. And this is close enough to Diablo 2, but with some quality of life improvements and a few end game changes and additions where it's like, you know, it's different enough, but it also hits those same nostalgia feelings. And I also remember it, so it's like, I just know it. Tomoa Highlands, here you are. Monastery Gate. 14 minutes.
The monastery.
Better get as far as I can with the waypoints.
Not enough mana.
Should be an outer cloister waypoint, like right here. And if I remember right, there's a trick to this. There's like 3 spawn points for this thing. And this one, I believe, means it's either... I think it means it's going to be left. I could be wrong, but I think the pathway will be over here. Yep. I'm a genius. Whoa! I need to get some more mana potions in a minute. And normally you would have respect to Nova because you would have killed the Countess. That's why I'm kind of not just rushing through here, I'm trying to get some kills while I'm going. But with the drop rates, you really don't necessarily have to stick around. Like, normally you wouldn't have this many gems. Look, I got a Flawed. That's crazy for this level. I get almost like double my mana. Not going to do any good for me otherwise. So. Yeah, faster cast rate, definitely. Where am I stopping? And from here, I'm in the barracks. I'm going to be looking for the jails and then the catacombs. 12 minutes. Can I beat Indariel? Oh man. This is going to be... Even if I don't, I think I'll be able to get the waypoint. So I don't think I'm going to be high enough level to beat her. I mean, if I can get charred, if I can get static shock, just heal up a little bit.
I need mana.
I need more mana potions. I'm just gonna fill my inventory. It's getting ridiculous.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, there's a trick. Let's just... When you get a bigger belt, it's a little easier, but... So you shift, right click, take your belt off. The extra potions will be easier if I did this. These things stack too. Time-wise, I mean. And this is like maybe my favorite, one of my favorite skills in, if I can get close enough.
Not enough mana.
Oh, did they? Oh, no. They changed static shock. Not cool. Cool, guys. Before, you could basically lower enemies' healths to like 1%, and it lowers enemies' health by a quarter of their remaining health with every hit. So you could like jump, you know, get close to Endariel, and then just use it on her until... Ooh, that's a faster cast rate. Split it for the moment.
I can't carry anymore.
But I think, and I need way more points in it, but I'm pretty sure that they made it where it'll only lower to a certain point. I should have looked that up before I... Dropping a good amount of gold.
I shall make weapons from your bow.
And I just want to get the hammer. You don't have to do this, but like...
I can't.
Oh, did they change that? Do you have to kill him now? Or am I not high enough level? I can't remember. Get out of there! He is so much like the Butcher from Diablo 1. I am at like no health. I'm gonna die. Let's just refill. Let's sell some stuff.
The order welcomes you.
Garbage. I'm probably not gonna have enough. $8 minutes? That's not happening.
Good day.
I don't know why I didn't sell that. I really should have probably leveled up, like not quite high enough for here. These potions are not keeping up.
I need.
Nice. None of that's gonna kill me. What's that? Sacred globe with warmth and something. Wear a shield then. Gosh, I need more armor. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I think it's down here. Just keep swimming, just keep running. Six minutes. Actually, probably down here. The rogues are nice because they have low health. They're fast though. You gotta definitely keep moving against them.
I need mana.
Potions. Why can't you give me the bigger potions? Screw you. And the barrel you rode in on. This is the Hobbit. God, I passed it. I'm an idiot. I really gotta get to that waypoint. I'm not gonna.
If there was magic here.
I don't know what that's
Long
about.
gone
Why
now.
it's making the game close. If there's some kind of server timeout or something. Nice, nice, nice. I missed the waypoint though. I don't know if I should push to catacombs. Might go for it. It's a risk. 4 minutes. Just want that waypoint. Just need that waypoint. Sometimes you get lucky. You did earlier with the Black Marsh. Alright, one more level. And I should be in the catacombs. Catacombs 2 has the waypoint. Lightning resistance. Just keep running. I gotta go buy them. A little trick here. A lot of enemies will not go through doors. I think the ghosts might though. I could be wrong there. feel like I'm close. This video is just me running for 20 minutes straight. Wait, what? Oh, the inner cloister, right. That's before... But there is a waypoint there. I totally forgot. I forgot that area existed. I think there's a boss in there if I remember correctly. And the pathway out is like right... is it over... Yeah, over here. I'll see if I can get to Catacombs too. I got like 60 seconds left probably. 1 minute. Nah, man, we're not gonna fight you right now. Nah, man, I'm good. Ah, it's a dead end. Just run, 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 run. The dude just opened that door. They're learning. It's like Jurassic Park. Jeff Goldblum was right. What's that? Oh. Yeah. Forgot that they sometimes have auras. Did they have that in Act 1 though? I feel like that's a later thing. I think it's gonna be over there. Could be mistaken. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Probably should have just dropped out and Wait a minute, those guys aren't supposed to be here, are they? I feel like those are Act 3, right? Isn't that crazy? Waiting for that disconnect any second. Maybe this mod adds a few more changes than I was anticipating. 2. Sometimes you get lucky. And it's like right there, right across. Oh, God. I didn't have a portal up either. Okay. I don't want to like lose my save or something. I'm really unsure.
Good day.
2 hours and 10 minutes remaining. Is it like a rolling restart? I know they had some performance problems. But bumps.
Hello.
Not in town.
Lightning, ice bolt, warmth. What level is that? Oh. Pretty close to beating Act 1, and I'm at level 8. I am not confident that I can kill Andy, especially if Static Shock is as limited as it seems like it might be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does not function like it used to. That's one of my favorite skills. That's the one thing I don't like about the mod, is sometimes like there's things that are broken and overpowered, and the game's kind of better with them, I think, sometimes. Like this is not a competitive multiplayer game. It's actually a change I don't really agree with. Love, you know. Diablo 2 Resurrected has that same possibility where they could want to fix things,
Not enough
and
mana.
I think there are some issues in Diablo 2, you know, like the Hammered In being, you know, far and away the best class by, you know, a factor of 10.
I need mana.
The fact that every class basically needs teleport to be competitive late game, so they all wear like the same item that gives teleport. Poison. Got like 1 health left.
This place chills me to the bone.
Health shrines are our friend. I could actually probably find the Catacombs waypoint and then go back and do another Countess run for a little bit more experience and some more runes. Might be worth it. Come back and then kill the Countess. You know, it might actually be easier would be to go to the Countess first, but I'm already this far down.
Not here.
There is level 9. You know, people who speedrun this, they beat the Countess at 12 and then they beat Ball at 20 because you have to be at least 20 to beat the Ancients. That's kind of insane, the skill it takes to beat the Ancients and Ball at 20. I don't know that it's going to be possible now with the nerf to Static Shock. We'll see. With the increased items, might have a chance though. Like if I get some Frost Burns and some maybe a Tarn Helm. I might have to rethink my build. I hate these enemies. Yeah, we're just gonna run. Tainted in particular are difficult, high health, high damage, with range attack, so they're very mobile and can hit you from like anywhere. Some enemies are maybe better to kill when you see them. Like there's some that give a lot of experience and are easier to kill. There are some that are just more of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Let's keep moving. There's another pack of those tainted, which we don't really like. Should have closed the door behind me. Okay. Except that's level 3. Missed the waypoint. Let's see if I can... I'm gonna have to put some... I should have done potion bugs. Let's go get some before I die and regret it. Clear my inventory.
Greetings.
Not here.
I didn't mean to do that. think I'm still under an hour for Act 1 at the moment. I think I started about 12:18 and it's 1. Waypoint, where are you? So many tainted. There it is. My brain just knew it was going to be over here. That's what 20 years of Diablo will do. And let's find the tower. These guys should be way easier now, but still giving decent experience. Today was a long day, that's why I'm only going to do Act 1. There's a chipped ruby over there. Those are good for fire resistance later. My, I've got a couple of videos that go into it, but my parents passed away earlier this year, both of them, and I've been dealing with the aftermath of that for the last couple of months, and today I had to go and close out a couple of bank accounts and transfer funds and talk to bankers and lawyers and CPAs and all kinds of stuff.
I am overburdened.
I would recommend, if you have a lot of stuff that you're going to pass on when you die, that you have a will in place. It makes your family's lives so much easier. I got a unique item already, that's crazy. Usually I don't see those until I start doing like meth runs. I don't even know why I picked those up, because I'd never get enough strength, especially not this early. Enhanced damage, lycanthropy, vitality, magic damage. Sure, I guess. I haven't found a shield to use. You can see the tower on your minimap, so I know that's not what I'm looking for. Watched the new Falcon and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier today, and that was pretty good. Baron Zemo, big player. I don't know that I buy that they would be cool with breaking him out of prison, though. I feel like that's a little uncharacteristic for Falcon. Pretty good so far. I don't know if it's quite as good as WandaVision, but I'm definitely enjoying it. Another good place to level is actually like the Tomoa Highlands. I always find that place has a lot of low health, like highly packed together enemies. I'm not having good luck finding this tower. Hey, right when I said that. It's kind of like I feel like I don't need to touch every single thing because the drop rate's so much higher now. And having enough loot that I'm not
enough mana.
hurting as badly. Another charm. That's charming. Not enough shield, or not enough strength.
I can't carry anymore.
Be able to use that. Hey, recovery, nice. A little bit of replenished life. That's not too terrible.
I need mana.
I'm doing pretty good for haven't died yet. And this is why you run this area. There's almost always a champion or a named pack on every floor.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
And then you get to the Countess and she always drops a couple of runes, which early on are big game changers. When I hit 17, that armor will make a huge difference. This is a layout I'm used to. I thought this was the standard one, actually.
I can't carry anymore.
Level 10. Let's see. Yeah. I think it'll take him to 50%, and that's the most. So I guess that could be worse.
I am overburdened.
Did I not even open her chest when I was doing this last run? I don't think I did. Nice. I could really use run walk speed. Oh, that's the... I need a 2-socket one of these for some resistance. A little bit of poison can help on Endariel.
The Order welcomes you.
See, I'm almost 11, so... Really all I get from this is vitality, which is nice, but... Edge damage reduced by 3, attacker takes damage, melee attacks deal splash. This one's gonna take longer just because I'm like finding a lot more items to identify. Might have been worth it to find Kane. I usually would not have this much gold in Act 1. Alright, let's go for Andy. Let's just see. I don't have a whole lot of faith that I'm going to be able to do with that static shock at this level, but I'll set up a town portal and we'll try. I should drop all these gems off. I'm trying to remember. They added a shortcut, I thought. But maybe not. Okay, so I know it's over there. I'm going the wrong way. So there's 11. Ethereal. 2-socket cap. Interesting. I'll be getting off here real soon. Kind of just hoping I can get to 12 to be able to respec in a Nova, but I'll do that before I get to Andy at this rate. There are people that have beaten Act 1 in about this long. It's crazy. I mean, not Act... who've beaten all of normal in this amount of time. Just in case. Is that fantasism, I think?
Not enough mana.
Yeah, these guys have so much health, it's like really not worth fighting them. Of course I'm going the dead end way though. Come on, get away from the door. Don't walk me in. My favorite part of this game, I think, is like right when you get good enough to start farming, like Mephisto for the first time, or Bale, and like you start getting all those drops and replacing gear, and like when you actually get to the end and it's like 30 hours to replace one item, that's usually when I start to kind of zone out and lose the game. But before that point, where you're like frequently upgrading and putting on new gear and stuff like that, those are the moments I love. Like right now, where every single item that drops, you're like, oh, Is that gonna be, you know, am I gonna put that on? What's that do? Oh, it's a unique item. Oh, it's a rare. Yeah, those moments. That's what I enjoy. I think I'm gonna be hitting Act 2 around 1 hour mark. Not great, not terrible. I think I can beat probably the whole game in about 2 if I'm lucky. I'm almost wondering if maybe I should go for Fireball. Because normally what you do is kill Ontario using static for 90%, and then you use you know, your Nova, but Nova, I don't know if it's gonna do enough damage. And I know it's that way on the higher difficulties, where they've got it where Static Shock will only do so much. I think it's 50% in Nightmare and 25% in Hell. But normal, it's always been 100%. I'm like finding the worst pathway now. Oh god, I gotta go back through them. I guess I can go this way. I think it's down here. I'm not feeling the pathway right now. I don't have it. My body needs sleep. Yeah, that's not gonna help at all. Yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, maybe over there. I'm having the worst luck right now. If I was actually speedrunning, I would have probably quit by this point and just restarted.
I need mana.
Can you get out of the doorway? I hate these enemies so much. Here we go. I feel like I cleared almost this entire dungeon. I bet it's right over there. It's also like the only place left it could be. Yep. I'm an idiot. I think I even passed by it. It's a portal. Normally I would just try to run right up to her and static her down, but I don't think I'm able to do that. So I think I'm gonna actually have to clear the enemies in here, which is something I don't usually do. It was a pain in the butt with all the resurrecting guys. You want to kill all the shamans, so everything else stays dead. Can't even get rid of the last shaman. And what else I'm excited for, the new season of The Handmaid's Tale coming out. It's a pretty good one. Maybe she'll finally get out of Gilead. And these guys are slow enough that, well, these ones have increased speed, but
Not enough mana.
you can usually kind of kite them to a large extent.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Refilling that belt. Man, I'll get to 12 like probably right when I'm fighting her. That's a paladin one, right? Yeah. It's extra mana. Yeah, see, it's already not working on her. But actually, Charge Bolt's not doing too terribly. Should have probably got some potions. More poison really sucks.
I need mana.
She got boobies. Got 1 health and no mana.
Good day.
I actually played through this entire game with my wife just before Diablo 3 came out. It was pretty awesome. She's not the biggest gamer in the world, but she humors me sometimes. Maybe I can get her to play through Diablo 4 when it comes out. Some decent mana from the charms. Woo! I'll have to check the time on that. I have a feeling it's a little over an hour. So, that is Act 1. Beautiful, beautiful Act 1. Moving into Act 2, which Act 2 might actually be my favorite act. Like the look of it, at least. I don't love all the finicky stuff you gotta do.
I need mana.
But, yeah.
Greetings.
I will do another video. I'm not sure if it'll be this weekend or next weekend, but pretty soon
Yes?
for Act 2. And we'll try to do this in as short as time as possible. So, thank you for watching. Have a great night.